Do you still make music? Is that anything that you... And sorry if you released something recently and I didn't hear it. I'm a big fan of Come Clean. No, but do you still do music, or that's not something that you do anymore?
It's not something that I have done in a minute. I do want to. It's a question that I get asked all the time, and since I live with my husband, who's a very talented musician, they're always like, well, what would be so hard? Like, put your kids to bed and get into the studio.
Yeah, crank out an album.
I know, and I'm like, and someone's like, well, she can film an entire TV series, but you can't make a record. I'm like, to be honest, it's also like a totally like new landscape, like the music industry. Since even my last record, I was like, oh, this is, sorry, now I'm just really hot in here.
That means the conversation's going well.
I think that I will. I don't know. Right now I barely have enough time to like give to my 3 children that I decided to bring into the world. So taking more time away from them seems like something I couldn't really wrap my head around, but I miss that version of myself, and I definitely think that I have more to do in that department. I just don't know when.
What is it like? Because I feel like music is sort of like the ultimate level of not fame, but it's universal, right? It elicits a feeling. You don't have to speak the language natively. It just, music travels the whole world. So like when you were doing music, was that a whole different trip than like the celebrity of TV and movies?
Oh my God, yes. And I think that also subconsciously comes into play of like, do I really want that life again? I can go about my day. Of course, I'm recognized most places I go. You know, I deal with paparazzi, but like I go grocery shopping and I go to my kids' schools nonstop, and I'm taking them to gymnastics and dance class and soccer, and, you know, going out to dinner with friends. Like I live a life like fully, you know. I can go to like a workout class, and I couldn't do that when I was doing music. Like it's just a very isolating, like your level of fame is just kind of like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, because you're just on stage singing to all these people, and you're in that town, and everyone's, you know, knows you're there. And so you're just like, it's just, I don't know. I was very, very lonely at that time. And not that I have a family of my own now, but like, I don't know if I want that again, or if I could even have it, but like, it is scary.
And are you, when you're going into towns, like, are there people waiting at the hotel and waiting at the venue? Yeah. And right. So you really, there's no getting away from it.
No. My husband and I recently just went for like a little getaway to Mexico City, and it was so nice, and I love it there. But I also did a lot of touring there.
Yeah.
And so by the time we were there for like a day and a half, people had like figured out where I was staying, and all hours of the night would be like singing my songs in the street below our hotel room. And I was like,
wow.
Well, we're here alone, so I don't know. I guess the 4 miles walking that we would do and like pop into this restaurant and do this cute little thing is kind of over till we go home.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
So.
But it doesn't, I mean, part of it sucks, and then other parts of it's like so nice, and, you know, people love me.
Yeah, music lasts. And it's interesting, right? Because it's the only art form, like, if Billy Joel comes out and doesn't do Piano Man, you're upset.
By the way, I was at a Billy Joel concert on Valentine's Day.
And
Claudia and I went,
do
Josh. No, he did, but like he scared us for a minute. Like the first hour and a half was like Billy Joel reminding us that he has 9,000 songs
before
any of the hits.
Yeah.
He would say, like, he would come on, he'd be like, so from this 1970s album that none of you bought, here's a random song. And we're all just
I don't know if I would do that to people. I think I would like open with a beloved banger.
Yeah.
No, Billy Joel is just, first of all, unbelievable. But you have to be jaded when you have a residency at Madison Square Garden. Like
Wait, can I ask a really lame question? There's parts of like culture that just I missed. Is he the one that does No Shirt? Oh no,
Bert Kreischer?
He's actually the Piano Man.
No,
I'm
no,
thinking of
Billy
Idol.
Billy Joel is Billy Joel
That's
is
okay.
sing us a song of the Piano Man. He's also Uptown Girl.
Oh, I know
Whoa,
Oh, okay.
Uptown Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She been living it. I missed it.
In case you
Of
couldn't
course I
tell
know
from
that
my
song.
voice, I was a backup singer of
Oh
his,
my
actually.
God! It was.
So-
It did. It sounded like the voice of an angel. Just a little
Yeah.
snippet I heard.
Stunning.
Yeah.
It was stunning.
But
Yeah, so-
okay, wait. Sorry, that was that's Billy Joel, and I was thinking of Billy Idol.
Billy Idol also
I forgot
great.
about Billy Idol.
He's
also
the one that
great.
performs with no shirt on, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
I thought it was Bert Kreischer, the comedian who performs with no shirt on. I'm like, huh,
Probably also.
interesting pull. No, Billy Joel. I remember I went to go see him for his 100th concert in Madison Square Garden, and he's there performing, and it's like the most New York shit you've ever seen.
Ever. Your husband would love it. I'm sure literally
Why?
all of
What
his
do you mean
cousins
by,
are
like-
there. All of them. It's 100% Long Island. 100%.
It's like people being like, I work for, like, I've been a fireman on Staten Island for the last
Okay.
25 years. I've seen Billy perform 18 times.
Okay.
This is the playlist.
Okay.
And then his special guest, because it's his 100th performance.
Right. Wait. 100th performance at Madison Square Garden.
Yes.
Okay, I was like, that seems like a low number at Madison Square Garden. Got it.
Insane, right? And Bruce Springsteen is a special guest.
Yeah, that's insane. The place went
People's
nuts.
face melted.
Yeah.
It was like
So that's my husband's absolute idol.
Springsteen, the boss.
Oh my God, I think he's been to like 40 shows.
Yeah. People, they're wild, Bruce Springsteen fans.
Yeah.
Is there anything are you a fan of anything, like that big of a fan?
No. Again, I think I lost not that I lost like part of my identity, but like I just didn't like. I mean, I loved Britney Spears. Obviously, like the whole reason I started singing was because I loved Britney Spears. But also like grew up. Like I'm a huge Fleetwood Mac. My mom would like listen to Fleetwood all the time, so I love them. But I've never like seen them live.
And how much of it was like, because I always say with Drake and Josh, like Nickelodeon sort of had a setup where they were like, once you're 18 and the show's done, we're done with you because you've probably just aged out of the demo. And I feel like Disney did a little bit of a better job of saying like, if you can sing, we'll push that. If you have like any other talents, like we want to grow with you. Was that sort of like a conversation? Like, you've got a nice voice. Now let's pimp it out, Hill.
Okay. I'm just gonna have to like dig back in the files for a minute because it wasn't really like that. I at the time wanted to start singing and they were not like super on board. Like they didn't want to sign me right away at Hollywood Records. And obviously that was like the first place that we decided to go. And then like Rob Cavallo and Bob Cavallo, like these people that ran Hollywood Records, they're like a son and dad duo, and they jumped on board. And then I like started making a record. So it wasn't like they were like, let's just juice this for what we can. Like it was my idea. I wanted to sing. I really didn't want to be Lizzie McGuire anymore. You know, I was like, how do I not, like, as cool as it was, you know how that flip happens so fast. Like, I wonder actually, because Josh is like your name, like we've never talked about that, but like for so long, people were just like Lizzie, Lizzie, Lizzie. And still now to this day, which it doesn't bother me anymore, but it did for a while. Like I just desperately needed to be my own person, you know? And I think that I thought music was going to be a good way to like introduce myself.
And what?
Reintroduce myself. And it was.
Yeah. And when?
And so they jumped on board for that and you know, it was a very like happy relationship.
Yeah, we're the good guys.